$1, they turn it into negative 700. We have a $14 trillion debt. $14 trillion debt. You know what that means? I don't know what it means. I'll tell you what though. You send me to Congress, I will do all I can to make sure that this administration and this Congress never finds out what comes after a trillion.
Okay.
What we want to be sure of is that the same thing that you do, that you cannot spend outside your means. Because what happens? If we become so far in debt to foreign powers, then we become tax slaves to them. That means that this generation and the succeeding generations must work and use their labor to pay off that debt to them. That is not freedom. That is not liberty. That is slavery. That is indenture. That means that we become indentured slave, indentured service to a foreign power, to the government. And we shall have no kings over us. Why are we going to have a king of a government, a statist government over us taking our money? Then what's the point? So this must stop, and it has to stop now. We are in our final last best chance to stop it. And I need your help to do it. All you have to do is come out and vote. All you have to do is understand what the United States Constitution says, that all power is derived from the people to the government. We do not work for them. They work for us. And what I'm here to tell you and to ask for your vote is, let me work for you. Do you want me to go to Congress and vote on bills that would take more of your money, or do you want me to go to Congress and stop them from taking more of your money? If you want me to go there to stop them from taking your money, then give me your vote. Do you want me to go to Congress and make sure they adhere to the Constitution, or do you want me to go to Congress and vote along with congressmen who tear up the Constitution and throw it out? Do you want them to work with a government that appoints czars over us? Czars. There are over 300 czars outside of the power of the Constitution over us with extra constitutional powers that even a congressman does not have. They were never voted into office. We are not a government of czars. We are a government of laws. And that must stop. If you want to send me to Congress to stop these czars, then first order of business will be I will defund and I will make sure that every single one of those czars are fired, given a pink slip, put on the unemployment line, thrown out. They can go mop the floors if they want to, but they will not have any extra constitutional powers not defined in the Constitution. It's not in here. I looked.
Tony, I know that this is a very important election for you, but there's some other points that I think Earl and I are going to bring up, such as unemployment. How will you create jobs in this area? Because it's a double-digit unemployment rate now.
It is a double-digit unemployment rate. That is an absolute disgrace for the ingenuity that we have as a resource being in the American people. And the way to create jobs is for the government to get out of the way of the job creators. Government, by definition, is job killers. Everything that the government has been doing, whether it has been by intentional or unintentional consequence, but the result has been the loss of jobs, the loss of business. The government interferes. What happens with businesses and corporations? What do? They flee the country. The government interferes with small business people and overtax them. What do? They close up shop. The government interferes in the real estate business. What happens? The bottom falls out. The government has no idea on how to run a business. We do not need to send more people to up into the halls of Congress that never fill out a payroll check, that doesn't know what it means to keep the lights on, that has to juggle the books to make things match. So I'm the only candidate who provided a solution. And the solution is that every small business with 100 employees or less should be given, by order of Congress, a zero payroll tax opt-out. In other words, you have the ability to pay out, option out. You keep all of your money. You earn $100 a week, you keep $100 a week. It is a travesty to work and get paid $100 a week and give $70 a week to the government between your federal tax, payroll tax, hidden tax, air tax, living tax, death tax. Why? Why are we giving that money to the government? We're giving so much money to the government, yet they're still in debt. That's like giving more crack to a crackhead. You don't cure a crackhead by giving him more crack. You cure a crackhead by not giving him more crack. How do you cure a government addicted on your money? Cut him off. Don't give him no more. Keep it. It's your money anyway. There should be no law that infringes upon the free flow of commerce in the United States of America. And that's exactly what has been happening here, and that is exactly why the businessman is being strangled and why we have double-digit inflation. I spoke with a businessman today, and he's been in business 15 years. And he started out with 10 employees, and now he has 4. I asked him why. I said, if you had a zero payroll opt-out, would that help you to have more employees and therefore have better productivity? What was his answer? Yes.
Of course, yes.
Yes, of course it would. So what is he doing? Getting up early in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, fixing breakfast for everybody, closing down at 12 o'clock at night, then doing the same thing the next day, only to have the government come in and take his money. I didn't see anybody from Congress coming in at 3 o'clock in the morning and fixing eggs. I didn't see anybody cooking bacon and eggs for anybody. Why he getting his money? He cooked those eggs and bacon, which are very good, by the way.
Okay.
And I didn't see Congressman Engel back there cooking. So why does Congressman Engel want to take his money? I say no, Congressman Engel. You can't have his money. And I say no to the rest of the Congress of the United States. You cannot have the money off the sweat and the brow of the working man. We are here to represent the working man and not the tax man. And this must stop. And it can only stop with people who think like me to represent you. That's the only way it's going to happen.
I have 2 other questions. Then, Earl, I want you to come in.
Okay.
Stimulus. How did the stimulus package prevail? Did it really help, or was it a waste of time and money?
Well,